got a boyfriend. I finally got a boyfriend. I finally got a freaking boyfriend. I can believe it.
Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Mawa. I'm back in with it. So today I'm gonna be doing a story time about my first boyfriend ever. So this about to be a very interesting and also weird story. So y'all go ahead and get your little popcorn, get your little Sprite, y'all Pepsi, y'all Coke, whatever y'all be drinking, little smoothie, and let's get on right to the video. So are y'all ready for the story? Like, are y'all ready? I need to tell me if y'all ready or not. Y'all gotta be 100% ready. I gotta be ready for real because this is about to be very interesting. So y'all let me know if y'all ready. I'm gonna wait for y'all. So y'all ready? Alright, bet. Let's get it. So basically, this was on winter break. And I was in 8th grade. I want to say I was 13, 14 years old. Yeah, 13 or 14 years old then. And it was on winter break, and I was going to Atlanta for winter break. So I was going to go to Atlanta to go visit my family member and also my cousin. We're going to call my cousin M. So I went over there to M place because she lives in Atlanta. And I always go over there. So I went to M place. And you know, we chopping it up, we having fun, we doing all the girl stuff, you know. We talking, we playing games. We were kids, bro, so we were playing games. We were just chopping it up, we were having fun. So one night, okay, I was we was in her room. I was minding my business at first. Until I seen her on the phone. And like this girl always stay on the phone. Like she was always on the phone, y'all. When I tell you she was always on the phone, she was always on the phone. Like for real. It was just too much. So I was like, okay, who you on the phone now? It's mad late. It was late. It was late. Yeah, it was late. And I was like, who you on the phone now? Like it's mad late and you over here on the phone. With who? Like who? So this time everybody stood up. It was late. Everybody stood up. So she was on the phone. No, like, who's on the phone now? Who's on the phone now? He was on the phone. Who's on the phone now? She was like, don't even do all that. Don't even do all that. So I said, okay, whatever. So I continued. I was on my phone. I was minding my business on my phone, just looking through Instagram. And her mother. No. Okay, her mother called her. Yeah, her mother called her downstairs. And then she was like, hey, can you talk to him real quick while I go see what my mom wants. Me personally, I'm a very shy person. And I was like, no, I'm not about to talk to him. I don't know him. You know, I'm not about to be talking to a whole stranger. So she just was like, you just talk to him with my mom quick. It's not gonna be 5 minutes. It's not gonna be at least 5 minutes. I was like, how you know that? Because you don't know your mom wants. She was like, oh, I know my mom. Girl, I know your mom. I'll always be there. What you talking about? So I was like, okay. I was like, you know what? Then I was like, no, like, let's put you on the bed. And she was like, oh, my cousin she told the guy, oh, my cousin wanna talk to you. I'm like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that so loud. So I said, I didn't say that. And then she gave me the phone. So I was like, fuck. I don't want to talk to this dude because I don't know this dude. So I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck. So, I talked to him. I said, hey. He said, hey. He just said, hey, what's up? I don't really remember the top, like, what specifically said, but he said the hell, what's up? And I was like, hey. And he asked what I was doing. I was like, I was chilling. And the conversation went on from there. He was like, you sound like you a nice girl. And I was like, thank you. You know, because you know me, I'm a very nice person. Nobody can take that away from me. I'm a very nice person. But like, the conversation started from there. And then my cousin came back 20 minutes later. My cousin finally came back up in the room with me. And then um, she was like, okay, give me the phone. I was like, so I gave her the phone. And I was like, okay, I gave her the phone. And she was like, okay, I'm going to call you back. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she was like, okay, I'm going to call you back. And then he said, okay, I think. I didn't really hear it. So, I guess he said, okay, so they hung up the phone. And she coming up to me, talking with the, oh, how do you like him? Do you like him? Damn! Oh, I don't even know him, but he sounds like a very nice guy. Like, dang, chillax. So, like, chillax, bro. I don't even know him. Chillax. But I was like, he sounds like a very nice guy. So, yeah, like, he's cool. So, this was our first relationship. So, me personally, I don't know what I'm doing. So, I'm like, I ain't never been talked to a dude before. And, like, all my friends was girls. I ain't really had no boy as a friend. I say boyfriend, they'll be like, oh, she's just thinking him. No, I never had a boy that was a friend at that time period. I always had girls as a friend because you know it was a clique. I was like, you know, okay. So he called back. And he wanted to talk to me again. So I was like, so we started our conversation out from there, and then he asked for my number. I was like, I don't give my numbers out to people I don't know.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Because I don't know you. So I was like, I'm not about to give my number out to you because I don't know you like that. He was like, that's the point of me giving out of you giving me my number because we should get to know each other. So I was like, okay, cool. So I gave him my number. And he called, and then like, I think it was 2 or 3 minutes later, he called me with that unknown number. And I picked up the phone, and I was like, hello, who's this? And he was like, oh, this is such and such and such. So, let me tell y'all right now, I forgot that dude's name. So, it been years, so I literally forgot his name. So I can't go and be like, oh, his name is this, and that's not his name. I forgot his name, but I didn't forget some stuff about him, but I forgot his name. But yeah, back to the story. So we started talking on my phone, and my cousin M, she was over there smiling. She just smiling. I'm like, why are you smiling so hard for? Like, why you smiling so hard for? Like, I'm just looking at her, like, cause she making me smile. He's funny. That dude was funny, and he was making me laugh. So it was like, okay, I'm laughing and I'm smiling at the same time, cause it's like I can't do nothing else, bro. I can't do nothing else. So I'm laughing and I'm smiling, okay? But yeah, I was laughing probably like that whole night. And then he was like, I was like, okay, I think I was gonna, he should call me back tomorrow. But I forgot that I was leaving tomorrow to go back to Alabama. So I was like, okay, yeah, I was like, okay, they're coming tomorrow. So that whole night, I started thinking that whole night. I was just thinking, wait a minute, this was a freaking setup. Like, hold up, this was a setup. I had to think about it for a moment. I was She did this on purpose. He didn't do this on her accent. She did this on purpose. She know exactly what she was doing. So I was just thinking, I'm like, this girl, what is she up to? What is she up to? Why she do this? Why she do this? And then it probably clicked in my head, and I like, well, shit.
It is what it is.
But yeah. So I was on my way. The next day, I was on my way back to Alabama, cause the break was like almost over. Like the break was, let me say, yeah, almost over, and we had to go back to school. So I was on my way back to Alabama, and he called me while I was on the phone. I said while I was on the phone. He called me while I was in the car with my parents, and I was asleep. And then when I heard my phone rung, I I really rushed and hung up. And I'm over here praying to God. And I'm over here praying that my parents don't look back at me and ask me anything because I was scared. I was like, fuck. So I was like, okay, what I would do, what I would do, what I would do. So it just became an X. What I would do, what I would do, what I would do. I ain't know what I'm about to do. I don't got that time. I don't think quick. Like I think quick, but I don't think quick. So it's like, okay, what I'm gonna do. So I was just praying. I was like, Allah, please, Allah, please don't make these people look back. Allah, please. Thank God it didn't look back. I feel my dad look key. My dad he low key looks back in like in the mirror. You know, he little mirror right there. Yeah, he looked back at that. I was like, and I was like, I act like I went back to sleep. I went back to sleep. And then when I went that same day, I came back. I went back to Alabama. I was at home. I was chilling. I was packing my clothes. My clothes where I was supposed to be at. I was just chilling. I was just relaxing. And that night he called me again. And he called me again with the unknown number. So we were just talking and stuff. You know, get to know each other some more. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I just don't understand, bro. Like I tell you, he got a good voice. He have a good voice. Like he really had a good voice. I'm not even gonna cap about that. But yeah. So a couple of days later passed by. We still talking. Like we still talking. He still called me with the unknown number, but we're still talking. He keeps calling me like every night or in the daytime when I'm not busy, and we're just talking. So one other night, you feel me? My friend at the time, we gonna call her P. My friend at the time came to spend the night at my house, and she had a boyfriend, and she was just asking me. Oh, that's also at the time on the phone with the dude, and he would ask me, Mom, when you gonna have a boyfriend? When you gonna get a boyfriend? When you gonna have your first boyfriend? I had to quickly put that dude on mute. I legit quickly put that dude on mute because I don't want nobody to know I never had a boyfriend because I wasn't. They probably didn't know I wasn't ready for that stuff, but I was still like, okay, let me just experience. So I quickly put that dude on mute. I was like, I quickly touched it. I was like, let me quickly touch this real quick, me butter real quick. So I was like, shut the fuck up. What are you doing, bro? She was like, I'm trying to put you on. I'm trying to put you on. I'm like, nah, I'm already put on, but like, still, I'm not. I'm put on. You know how you put on with someone, but you're not put on with that person. That's how it was. That's how it was, y'all. Y'all don't understand, bro. That's how it was. So it was like, okay, what I'm gonna do? So okay, I unmuted him, and I told her to change the whole entire subject because no, don't do that. I was like, change the subject, change the subject. So I started talking to him, and he was like, you put me on mute, didn't you? I was like, what you talking about? Girl, I'm about to act like the most flawed person on earth. I'm about to act like the most flawed person on earth, y'all. But like, I was like, what you talking about? I didn't put you on mute. Put my phone down. And then we was talking about the dude, but I forgot to put him on mute. And then he was like, after we got talking, he was like, I got back on him, got back on with him. And I was like, hello. And I was like, hello. And I was like, he got a question. I was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, oh, was y'all talking about me? I looked at P. You know, I looked at the phone, and I looked back at P again. Like what the fuck? So me, not processing real. So I was like, no, we wasn't talking about you. We were talking about somebody else. And he was like, my friend said that y'all was talking about me. That he heard y'all talking about me. I was like, tell your friend about his business because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Period.
And then he was like, oh, you want to talk to my friend right now? He's right here with me. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm just saying. So after that, everything went back to, cool, cool, cool. Instead of heated. Because knowing me, I would have brought the fire all the way. I would have bought it. No, I'm joking. But, like, for real, though, like, everything went back cool. And then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling this dude. Like, I was feeling him. I was like, the vibes there, the vibes are good. You feel me? And we was just talking and chilling. And for some reason, something told me to do this. So I gave P the phone, and I was like, oh, I like this dude. I want to ask him out. So what I did was, okay, I gave P the phone. I was like, ask him out for me, ask him out for me, ask him out for me. Cause me personally, I was shy first, then I don't ask somebody out. I don't do that stuff. And I was shy. And it was my first relationship ever. I was very, very shy. So I was like, okay, P, ask him out for me, ask him out for me, ask him out for me. So she did it. And then he was like, um, give her back the phone. She was like, why? And then he was like, I want her to ask me herself if she's serious about it. I was like, bro, come on. Just answer that question. Because like, he was feeling me too. So, so he gave me back the phone. And he was like, saying, y'all, he gave me back the phone. And I was like, I was back on mute again. I was like, what? Why? Like I was like, why? I was like, ah, I was screaming out of my pillow, and I was like, okay, dang it, okay, so now I gotta ask him out. Now y'all, whatever the hell, cause I don't want to get rejected. So say, okay, so girl, she put a little boldness in her. She put a little boldness in her, and I finally asked him out. I finally asked him out, y'all. And he said, surprisingly, I was surprised. I was legit surprised. He said yes. He said yes. So that whole night, guess what the girl was doing? I was hyped that whole night. I was just so hyped that whole night, bro. I was like, I finally got a boyfriend. Y'all can get out of my case. Y'all can leave me alone. Y'all can stop doing all that asking with y'all boyfriend, talking on the phone with y'all boyfriend, and blah this and blah that. I was just rubbing all in their face. I was just rubbing all in P's face. I was like, I finally got a boyfriend. I finally got a boyfriend. I finally got a freaking boyfriend. I can leave it the hell alone.
Okay.
I can leave it the hell alone now. Okay, thank you. So I was just happy, bro. I was like, I was all in that girl's face, bro. I was like, okay, finally got me a boyfriend. I can leave me alone. So what happened that night? Something happened that night. Okay, let me go back. Before I said that I asked him out, he was like, "Oh, was what she saying was true? Did you want to ask me out?" I was like, "Yes," and he was like, "Okay, so like, why you didn't ask me? Why you went to P to go and ask her?" And I was like, "Because I'm shy, and I never did this before, and I was nervous." And he was like, why you shy forward? You don't have to be shy around me. Just being sweet. So That's when I asked him out. So yeah, I went and just asked him out. And I rubbed all her pee faces so she could leave me alone. So I rubbed all her pee faces. And then the next day we got on the phone again. That's how he was going home in the afternoon. She was going home. So the next night we talked on the phone and stuff like that. And and he sent me a picture of him and to see how he wait, my bad. I missed that part. He sent me the picture before I asked him out. Yeah, he sent because I never asked for. I remember I never asked for a picture, but he sent me the picture before I asked him out, and we gonna keep it like that. We gonna keep it on. Woo! So just to let y'all know, he was. I'm gonna just tell y'all. I'm gonna describe how he looked. He was mixed. He was tall. He was respectful. We gonna keep it like that. He was just perfect. He was too perfect. He was like my dream boyfriend that I would be dreaming about. And he actually came to reality. And it was just too perfect. So I feel like something was off. In my head, I'm like, something off. Like, something ain't right. Something off. It gotta be more to this. Like, it have to be more to this. Something is off. So, we dating now. So we're just like chopping it up. We're talking. We're laughing. Having conversations and stuff. So one day, out of all days, this girl wanted to ask for a picture of me. And yeah, I never seen a picture of me because like you're calling with the unknown number. I feel like I still don't know you like that. And it's like, okay, I'm not gonna see you a picture of me. So I already had my mind set. I'm not gonna see no picture of me. So I ain't never seen a picture of me. So he asked for a picture of me. I was like, my camera. I think I say my camera messed up. I was making up some type of form of lie. I was like, I think my camera messed up. About this, about that. Every time you ask a picture of me, like, oh, my camera messed up. My camera messed up. My camera messed up. So we was playing Truth or Dare, the clean version, because I know how y'all be thinking. We was playing the clean version of Truth and Dare, and I kept on saying true, 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 true. Because I know if I say dare, he gonna ask to see me a picture of him. So I kept on saying true, 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 true. Even if we still play truth or dare today, to anybody, female or male, and like if we like in a group and we play truth or dare, I always say true. I never say dare. Like that's why I be quick to get the game so quick. 'Cause I never say dare. I always say true because I feel like they gonna make me do something crazy. So I always say true. So, we're playing truth or dare, and he asked me a question. He asked me, "Is it true that you want to send me that you don't want to send a picture of me because you're like you scared of how you look like or something like that?" Yeah, that's how I was not confident in myself. So I was like, yes and no. Yeah, it was a yes and no question to me. Cause that's how I wasn't fully confident in myself and how I looked. So I was like yes and no, and we left it off as that. And then I stay falling asleep on the phone. Like I always fall asleep first on the phone. Like I just be asleep. Whenever I go to sleep, it ain't on the phone. And I be like, oh, okay. But anyways, yeah. So I always be falling asleep on the phone, and then he be hanging up. So I don't know. I feel like my mother noticed, bro. My mother noticed I was dating somebody, cause I was mad happy. Like whenever I walk somewhere or like whenever I do something, I just start smiling out of the blue, just by thinking. So I think my mother knew what was going on. So I had to, like control myself just a little bit, control myself just a little bit, and be like, okay, from now on, whenever you're around somebody, you're not gonna smile like you've been doing lately. You're not gonna be smiling. You're gonna be like, just a little bit, but not too much. Not too much. So when I tell you I was happy, bro, I was that ass happy. Like he was too freaking perfect to be true to me. He was too perfect to be true. I know y'all about to say, I'm about to start commenting, oh, he's not too perfect to be true. Oh, that was real. Why you do that? Why not do that? I know. No, I did. Was wrong, but we're about to get into that. So one day, this dude didn't call or text me. So I was up that whole night too. Cause I was waiting for his call. Cause like he usually call me around like 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, something like that. I think I don't remember, but he always used to call me around that time. And I was waiting for his phone call, waiting for his phone call, waiting for his phone call, waiting for his phone call. Cause I can't call him. He's calling me with the unknown number. I can't call him. I can't text him. I can't do shit. So he was just calling. I said I was just waiting. I was just waiting. So at one point of time, I just went to sleep. I just gave up one sleep. So the next day he called back. I said call back. He called that night. The next night he called. He called that night. And then he was like, hello, and I was like, hello. Everything he said, I just said, What's wrong with you? Oh, you should know what's wrong with me. Like, you the person that didn't call all day yesterday. Got people staying up late than what they usually stay up at just waiting for your phone call. And he was like, my bad, chill. He was busy with something, like he was working. So I was like, okay, cool. It was working. So I didn't even get all to that. I didn't even get like into the full like story, into the full detail, because it was like that he was working. So what can I do? What can I say? I can't really do anything about that because that's his life. So he apologized. He was like, my bad. They was working and stuff like that. Um, yeah, he was like, my bad. He was working so that then he asked me how my day was. Just the sweet old normal. So, alright guys, this basically wraps up the video, the story, part 2. Because this is part 1 and then part 2 will be coming out tomorrow or the next day. But I know I'm going to do it before the beginning of next week, before Monday. Excuse me. So, all love, all peace, no hate. Please have a nice day and stay safe because this coronavirus is not no joke at all. Bye boo.